Alright, what it do, fellas? Maybe this will fix it. I don't know. We throttled actually everything up. I think maybe my biggest problem was I was trying to maybe throttle the PC down more than it really capable of going down. I don't know. I throttled everything back up. Everything does seem to be looking better. Let's see. Everything does seem to be looking better. Be pretty good spot on like even like the how close they are with the words. Really capable of going down. I don't know. I throttled everything back up. Okay, YouTube still got a little bit of delay. It's normal. Maybe we're back. Maybe we're back. Who knows? Not knowing anymore. Very frustrating. Let's see. That seems to be working. Yeah. Looks better. Let's see. Ah. Sure. I gotta get back there though. Oh, Tootsie, where you at? There he is.
Snowhold said hi everyone.
What else? No. I'm out. Wouldn't hold it out. I'm gonna give out these stupid bear healers. There. Catfish Jake, I see you already.
Catfish Jake said I've returned.
I knew it. You're like, you're not giving me a pretty good reason to come back. I said, I got you a great one. I was like, once I figured you might hear the like west, east and west,
LOL.
and everybody else come together, I thought you might fucking come around to the idea. I just had a hunch.
Catfish Jake said don't use my beat up Mexicans comment on a YouTube clip please haha.
I probably won't. That won't do me any good. Hell, half the time my stream legitimately sees if we get over 15 viewers or whatever, they all go to the portion of, oh, frogs are racist. Granted, my main admin, who I've had forever loading.
Catfish Jake said love you bro or the best lol.
No, I get literally the most crap for just literally no reason at all. I don't ever say these shit. I don't ever say any of the slurs. Never. Never once. And then I get everybody in there, and they all love to just chime in on it. So now, literally, if you like check out like my freaking, I even got people like sending me here. Hold on, wait, hold on. I'll show you how bad it is. Oh, let's look right here. So I go into my freaking viewer screenshot. Some good Samaritan right here. Croc, beat his ass. This dude's slandering you, bro. My freaking admin.
Catfish Jake said, I'm Canadian, bro. I love everyone but the Indians.
I don't think he said that one either for it. But no. So no, I'm getting this one at my admin. No, trust me, I'm getting way more than I need for that. No, I can't do that, Shaggy. I finally got my stream fixed. I gotta go play some BBGs right now. There's a catfish in there. You get my sheet back together.
Catfish Jake
Let's see if
said, your clips are bomb. Keep up the good work.
My clips only come from showcases, which you've seen showcases before. Which I don't know if you've actually seen the most recent one I did. I actually did a cross server showcase. I actually hosted a lot of players in that one.
Frost said, hey Krog, how much have you invested on this game so far?
Woo! I never normally give like the real answer of that one. I will let you get. Alright, I will let you get one guess. And I will tell you either higher or lower.
Frost said 100k. Kalshu said 12k. Catfish Jake said, I put in 50k Canadian 3 years ago. Was that now?
Catfish, like the worst part about it, like I'm not mad about it because it does great for the longevity of the game, but it's like free-to-play players are 3K now. Like people that were playing back in the day. And so I guess let's see. I will say the biggest thing that I realized like when I came back is you probably haven't realized is you can also reforge gear. And you can also gain terror essences, which is kind of like the bigger play nowadays. Like, if you inspect me right here.
Catfish Jake said, it's all pretty icky. I just logged into a bunch of ACCT buy offers.
Yeah. So I would suggest if you want to keep your armor and armor pin around the same, that's fine. You really are going to want to take out, like, if you want potency, go all in on it. If you want resistance, go all in on that. Like, don't, because, like, you're never going to outweigh anyone's threshold anymore because we all, like, we literally completely just X-nay one of them or outlay. Like, we just, like, it's either one or the other. Because it's, like, it just outweighs so much. If you even butter spread it, you just don't have any, like, good enough resistance to really, like, matter of, like, countering off all the dots. And then if you have 6 to, like, get the potency of, like, extra, like, getting dots going and that kind of stuff, it's not enough to like keep that going throughout it, I guess, to like really deal the damage that you're probably looking for now. Because I mean, everybody's gonna be run. I mean, like I run really low resistance actually, where it puts me at 8. But that's just because I've cut all the other gyms. Because now you can cut gyms. You can actually like.
Frost said you didn't answer the question. LOL.
I did. I did. You, I mean, you
Catfish
keep
Jake.
you need to scroll back and say I answered.
Get the alt farm going again. I see what you're saying.
But also, you can go to the main jewel crafter and cut it. Frost, I said higher.
Call shoe said over 100k.
In my account, it is, yes. Over the 3 to now almost 4 years, yeah. But the beauty of this game now is like you don't have to spend anywhere near it to like gain yourself like up to kind of like not necessarily where I'm necessarily at for it, but to be competitive in your own bracket zone. And I mean, they've done so much now for the free-to-play player.
Frost said I got you.
But also, I mean, like, it's not, I'll be honest, it's not uncommon for me
crazy work, LOL.
to, like, do that in mobile games. I am bad about that. My Clash of Clans is really big. My Royale is big. I guess actually my Royale is probably now, whenever cards used to be 14, all my cards back in the day were 14, so, but, and then I think like Town Hall 16 or 17 was like my Clash of Clans for any of y'all that don't know out there for it, but, you know, mobile games have always been that kind of thing for me.
Frost said I rather play League of Legends where you just need actual skills to win.
That's good.
Jake
That's good.
said I just miss WoW PvP.
Oh, and again, WoW PvP was amazing for it, but I'm always like, again, I'm on the go a lot more, and so I don't get a chance to always get to sit down like I would like to and play a game. So it's very nice the fact of like how nice this game is when it comes to the cross-platform of like mobile to PC, because I mean it essentially plays the exact same, right? And most of these people are actually probably on their phone right now.
Catfish Jake said this is the best mobile PvP. I get that.
Mobile PvP cross-platform by far. Now I will say the get out of me! Oh, you dirty dog. But now again, like you don't even have to like have the newest gems right now. Like auxiliating a haunt coil is mega. Like it gives you 20% like decreased damage and that kind of stuff. Literally just having one of the gems. But it doesn't.
Frost said Wild Rift is better. No P2W needed. LOL.
The game does look really, really nice. I have seen that. But I will say, though, my biggest concern with that game is there is probably very little longevity in the sense of, like, if there isn't anything... I mean, when this game first came out, Diablo 4 had just released. Blizzard absolutely had zero intention of making this, like, a staple for their games. And so you basically like you see a very negative response from it at BlizzCon and everything else for it now. But then it sucks because when the game launched, the game was absolutely dog shit. Like I will not sugarcoat it one bit.
Said trust in Blizz.
I mean but again, it's not fully Blizz's game. I mean it's NetEase's. NetEase is also the company that does all of World of Warcraft's China servers. That's basically like where their partnership originated. But again, also NetEase has, I bet you probably more money now than Blizzard does, simply for all the games that they have running for it. Like they own Candy Crush, they own like Marvel Rivals, they own like a lot. And so which, I mean, Candy Crush is by far...
Said it's still dog water.
I would disagree. Compared to what it used to be, it is drastically better. Drastically better. I mean, the amount of like you don't have to like put in all everything else. I can basically even teach free to play players to come in and have an absolute best time. They almost segregate completely away from anybody that's like really spending a lot into the game for it. Like I rarely ever see a free to play player unless they're they'd have to be really, really high in the battle rating with like
Frost.
maybe no losses.
Said I miss when games used to be fun, not feels like a job. LMFAO.
And then again, but it's the game really doesn't have that much grind aspect that it needs to be. I mean, the catch up, like the original like level like 1 through 60, it does give you the old like World of Warcraft slow grind nostalgia of the shitty portion of that. I will say that. But once you're past that, the catch up mechanics, I mean, when I came back after like almost like 5 or 6 months long of a break, I was able to get, let's see, like all of my levels caught up in maybe a week or two. Plus they give you a bunch of rewards for coming back. I mean, it is also the only Diablo that will persist through time. Meaning, like, there will be a Diablo 5, right? There's going to be a Diablo 6. There isn't going to be a Diablo Immortal 2. It's just almost essentially like the World of Warcraft retail one that just constantly, like, updates and goes on. And it'll get better. I mean, they've done a lot of things to try to implement it.
Said what you mean, I'm always in your whale lobbies. LMFAO, and I'm only 4K residential. Once you hit legend rank you end up in whale lobbies a lot, around top 1150.
Okay, but you put money into it though. You got up and around like before or whatever for it. Again, only the free to play players that have played since like Nom are probably like around the 3K. So anybody that's just coming in and like wanting to like experience the game, have a good time for it, you're not going to be in those brackets for it. You are like right now playing like the bottom of the barrel of the ones that are going to be in my matches. You're like kind of the lower portion of that, which again, it's perfectly fine. That's more of like whenever you know like you are going to be in one of those matches, you're going to have to like think about it as, oh, I am now like helping out the team trying to like do something. If I could either play like a necro that will silence the enemy a little bit, or if I could play a bear just to like maybe sit on the idle, maybe heal the team up a little bit. It's like, it's kind of the portion of, you gotta have to kind of pick and choose your battles. Like right then, I was a little bit of like a medium to like our higher, stronger guy in that one. You're gonna have to play higher.
I see 1K residential in whale lobbies.
I don't that often. I mean, I think it can happen, but it's like, you have to be really like pushing hard to try to get up in there. I mean, most casual free-to-play players are going to come in, they're going to experience a few battlegrounds, they're going to probably get up into gold or whatever, they may push up into legends, sure. It's got to have a port where, like, there it is going to be tough. You are going to fight, like, much stronger players for it. But compared to where the matchmaking in the original game came out, where people who played at the beginning, drastically better. I mean, we used to not even be able to sit like 10 of us inside of like the Shadow War before it lagged. I mean, the game has drastically changed. I mean, now that we don't like, I have literally eaten. When I'm talking about eaten, I mean like I've eaten a rank 7, 5 out of 5 concentrated will before, where I get no power back. I can't ever use it again. I ate that thing. Simply because I needed the fodder, or I needed the power to be able to like make the other gym that I was using. And that's like, it was just a complete waste of investment. Now I can literally dormant any of these gyms, suck the power right back out. Like a free-to-play player can pretty much play every single 2-star they want out there for it, and 1-star easy as they want for it. I mean, it's simple to them. And there's actually a lot of really good 1 and 2 stars now. Like this stupid like Poltergeist. I hate players that use this thing. Just like a lot of Necros hate like players that use like the Black Rose. I mean, I would say though, Catfish coming back, I would try to get your hands on 1 Haunt Coil, 1 Colossal Engine, and then auxiliate those two bad boys in somewhere, you're going to love them. The Colossal Engine just basically increases your size. It's going to give you a much bigger of a speed boost and be able to get yourself out. Also, the bigger you are, your range of like attacks and things like that are going to increase. So it's super clutch for that. The Haunt Coil, basically either, this is the only gem that works based upon your stance. You're in offensive stance, you deal 20% increased damage to your target. And if you're in defensive stance, you're going to deal 20% decreased damage from your enemy. So honestly, it's an amazing defensive gem. Just literally running out of port.
Said I quit right when Colossal Engine came out.
That's the thing, you only need one. Just to like literally auxiliate that thing in. It's a great auxiliary gem. Like I even use that auxiliary gem a lot. Just because like if I put that bad boy in here. Here, watch, let me see what's going in. Here's my character model. Any buff. Look how big I am now and how fast I move. So that means my range of everything else is increased too. And plus I gain like a little bit of skill damage increase to it. I mean, it's nice.
Catfish Jake said, okay, fair, you move so fast, I need that.
That's the thing, is like, yeah, you know you love to move fast. I know you Catfish. But also, just auxiliating a rank 1. So here, let's see, an auxiliary, or I'll put an auxiliary in here for it. These are just became like some of the best auxiliary gems, especially if you were like, are coming back to the game, wanting to try and like, not spend a whole bunch, but still get yourself back into the swing of things. An auxiliary of this one, granting a buff, also grants you Colossal Strength for 6 seconds, increasing your skill damage by 15%, while also increasing your size and skill range. Colossal Strength cannot occur often. Literally, a rank 1 of that gives you it. I mean, yes, if you crank it up, it's going to give you more. It's not going to give you more size. You're not going to get faster. You will gain more skill damage, and I think it does like some immunity to knockback or something like that. Or I can't remember what the higher rank one. I don't have one. Now, the Haunt Coil. Another great gem to auxiliate in. I don't really have like, I'm just going to read what a rank 1 does. Basically, you have a 10% chance to haunt your enemy. Haunting an enemy while in an offensive stance will cause them to take 20% increased damage from you. While in defensive stance, you just take 20% decrease. If you touch them, they don't hurt you as much. I am running like more of a monk build that has a lot of untargetable palm, and also my Mystic Strike both give me like in both of a sneaky big burst of damage I could possibly do. Granted, I could show you some of the other Tempest.
Said so I can go necro and run.
Okay, well, what they've done with the, you remember how back in the day where only like the first person that would engage them as a necro would get their dots to run. The rest of everybody else kind of just had to like sit and shit. Actually, I don't feel like everybody actually realized that only the first person that was hitting the enemies. Nowadays, dot gems work from everybody. That's where dot damage is. So it's more of like, it's a combined. But then also the bears right now, the druids, like they heal more than they like take damage. And then they also, if like they want, they can even heal like their team enough to like put them up. And then the satyrs have this, can't be CC'd. They are annoying. The demon hunter has a great easy clapper build that basically only rely daring swing and escape as you like basically toggle on like spinning chakram and smoke grenades that basically allow you to just shit so much damage, and then you deal more damage if you're able to like run back and forth over the target. It's insane. Like it does some of the most damage out there right now, and they have the escape where they can just not be caught. So literally, there's only a couple classes right now that I would say are in the tougher pot. And I would say your Tempest, is in a rougher spot. Your Blood Knight went from like a mega spot to like they've kind of nerfed that one down. Barb is not in a terrible spot, I don't think. I know there's also been a lot of builds recently for the Barb. But also, a lot of people are just rocking a bunch of bears and they're just going.
Executioner said LOL I took a nap.
Things went bad, Mex. Things went real bad. Like literally, I didn't even realize my stream was down for. On YouTube, apparently it was down for a long time, and then Twitch, everyone was like, "Why is it just so choppy? Like I can't even tell what's going on. Is it me?" And then yeah, no, it was bad.
Call shoe said all good. Call shoe said now.
Yeah, I mean, like I think even like YouTube's working real well. Ludra went monk. Ludra said, "I'm tired of this fucking bullshit." But now I want him. He hasn't got it fully mastered yet. He'll get her down soon enough. When I first started playing, I was like, this thing doesn't hit that hard. Then I got her figured out a little better. Ah, there you go. Restitution is good. Fuck it.
Chad Wales said Krog hopes I'm not in his K.
That's not even a thought that processes my mind. $96.
Malto said, have you seen the INF 11 essences? I think BK will be back.
I actually told the partners we could actually release that information like early today. It's crazy for here. I'll put it up. Oh, Catfish, I don't know if y'all knew. I did hit partner while you were gone. A little more to partner, so I do get access to information of things. Let's pull up this one here. I kind of see what you're saying, but then if you think about it, the Blood Knight around the transfusion shield, right? Ending this new setup because basically they gave it a full setup for like Abomination. I'm kind of almost envisioning it like a werewolf style where like it's going to be invulnerable for a few seconds and then it's going to then, I mean, the transfusion shield was crazy. I mean, for how much damage it could, especially if you were fighting it back. I mean, it definitely looks interesting. I would be excited to see how it all plays out for them. The classes that I would say probably are getting the biggest buffs, probably the Bard. Satyr's getting a massive buff. Wizard has a lot of potential, it looks like. Those are the classes that I saw. I mean, there's definitely some aspects of like a monk that I saw was like looked like promising. Why would you try to heal right?